Consumer why is typically and definitely, let me rephrase this. Consumer why is always more important than consumer purchase needs. And here's why. When a client comes up to you and they have their needs, I need a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, pool home, on the water, I have a boat, I got to put it in the back. All that good stuff, those are the needs. But whys are typically more important. And so you always want to know why it is they need 3 bedrooms, why it is they need to be on the water, why it is they want a pool. Those things are important for you to know. So as you go through the process of selling them a property, you can bring up the whys. I want you to think about it like this. If somebody comes up and says, we want to have a large kitchen, and you ask them why. Why is a large kitchen important to you as a family? Now, the reason that I use kitchen is because the answers can be a multitude of things. One of them could be just because they want a big kitchen. They never had a big kitchen before. They want to be able to have space in the kitchen and cabinets galore, right? But another reason could be because they like to entertain, and they find that entertaining is typically in the kitchen because the kitchen is the heart of the home. Or because said person is a chef and they typically spend a lot of time in the kitchen cooking. Now, think about this. Those two whys still require both kitchens to be large as per their request. However, one of them is for entertaining and one of them is to put in the work in that kitchen. Do you think, or do you believe, that those two kitchens look very different? Yes, 100% they do. Imagine if you understand somebody's why and they say, because I am a professional chef and I need my kitchen to put in my work so I can cater to my clients. And imagine you find them a home with almost all their needs. It doesn't quite fit the box, but the kitchen has stainless steel countertops in some sections of the home. Wood chopping blocks built into the countertops, 3 or 4 sink setup, double wide refrigerators, 2 of them, wine cooler, 3 freezers in the garage. Like, imagine that becomes the case. Imagine you find that home for that chef. You are going to knock it out of the park. Listen, being able to look at them and say, I understand that this home may not have a pool, but look at this kitchen. It's going to really pull at their heartstrings, but more importantly, it's going to pull to the necessities of why they needed that particular kitchen. Understanding the why takes you into negotiation and psychological levels as well. Think about this. You have a seller and you ask them, why are you selling your house? And their response is, I'm an empty nester. My kids have moved to Atlanta, and I would like to sell this house so I can get closer to my kids, so I can spend more time with my grandchildren. Now, I want you to think about how life works. Chances are this person didn't get to spend a ton of time with their kids because when they had their kids, they also had a career. Chances are that now they're a grandparent, and if they're capable of selling their home and moving to another state, they might be retired. And chances are they want to make up whatever time that they missed with their kids with their grandkids. Think about the psychological effect that has. Now, fast forward 2 months, and nothing's happening at this home. You're not getting offers. You know it's priced just a little high. And you sit down with the seller and you say, Mrs. Seller, we need to reduce the price a little bit. Seller says, absolutely not. This is my bottom dollar. This is what I want for this home. I understand that. But here are the comps for the property. And as much as I hear you, if we can get these comps to match your sales price, then I can get you to your grandchildren that much quicker. As a matter of fact, I've already spoken to 3 different agents in the Atlanta area, and all 3 of them are waiting for you to call them and interview them so you can find a place close to your children's home. What have you just done? You have put into that person's head that this task, this thing that you're asking them to do, that they're completely just resistant to, you're now putting what is important in front of that resistance. And now they look at you and they say, you know what, you're right. I do want to give back to my kids. I do want to spend some time with my grandchildren. And I know that if I keep playing this game, I'm going to be stuck here longer. So get me out of here, realtor. Get me out of here. Lower the price, sell my home, get me to my grandkids, and keep your promise and your commitment. Understanding the why is always more important than understanding the needs.